Today we are going to talk about music and movement. The sound choice is head, shoulders, knees, and toes sound. First, let's do some introduction. The choice of sound will play an important role in improving the children's thinking skills and gross motor movement. Through the sound, they will develop various skills such as language and memory in naming some of their body parts and also knowing how to pronounce them. The sound also involves a lot of body movements. Hence, the children will be able to engage them in naming all their body parts and develop their confidence in naming them. In addition, the body movement will also help the children be able to develop their balances and posture and their muscles as they touch various body parts such as using their fingers, hands, and back. Then let's talk about how does the sound connect to the skills learned. In schools that have children population that qualifies for special service because they fall under the English language learner category can benefit from learning the sound. Some schools call this lesson English as a second language. The sound is very important for beginners in ELL classes, and by learning the sound, the children can develop their memory and language and critical thinking. And the sound involves naming body parts, which helps the developing of children's vocabulary. Those vocabulary include ears, eyes, head, mouth, nose, shoulders, and toes. And the sound involves a lot of gesture of the various parts of the body, such as the head, toes, and shoulders. Hence, when the children singing it several times, they can memorize the body parts, and this helps them in developing their memory. This raises their confidence when asked about their body parts or when asked where their shoulders are located. When the children sing the sound, it involves a lot of body movements, such as touching one's head and toes. This enables the children to develop their balance and posture when singing the sound and touching the body parts. And the option A of teaching the sound to children is when teaching the children the sound, the first step involves teaching them the vocabulary. Because we are dealing with children between the age of 0 to 3 years, then every class lesson should be used in teaching them 2 vocabularies over a series of lessons. It is important for the children to become familiar with the body part, hence having a flashcard that has an image on the body part, such as a flashcard with a nose and another flashcard with a picture of a mouth. And followed by the next lesson with a flashcard of the nose and hands, and so on until the children have all flashcards of the body parts. This also prepares the children in knowing what body parts they will learn in the next lesson. I will ensure I have small flashcards they can take with them home and will bring them to school the next day, giving them a chance to share with their family what they learned, hence raising their confidence when they show their parents which body part it is, what it is called, and touching it. And the next step will involve practice. And the next step will be singing the sound. It will start by touching the body part several times before indicating the children to touch their body parts. With everyone standing up, I will touch one body part and make sure all students follow my actions. To ensure they touch a body part that I have indicated, I will use the phrase "teacher says." Hence, this will ensure they will not touch a body part that I have not indicated. An example, the teacher says, "touch your nose." And when it comes to embedding equity, diversity, and inclusion through the sound, what comes to my mind is by singing the sound together with the children, ensuring they are all participated will embed inclusion. To embed diversity, I can use flashcards or charts that have to represent racial diversity, such as having flashcards that have the children's different eye and hair color. In embedding equity, I will ensure all children learn their body parts by helping those who fall behind. And how I can use the sound in my practice. In my practice, I will use the sound by including coloring various body parts that are in use. In this, I can use it as a worksheet where the children will go home with the body parts where they will color it and turn it back to class the next day, which will be hand in the classroom.